Stereo. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up to, oh no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's J.D. Martinez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Pedroia stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get him out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty B. We've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So striding in, Jonathan Davis. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Now the Red Sox DH, number 23. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But, people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. McGuire has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Davis ranging back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's Chris Owings now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Leon, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Now here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against Porcello, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Rafael Devers will be next. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swung on and missed.
1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 8.
Standing in, number 8. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 23. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
High in the air out to center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. With runners in scoring position this season, Moreland hits a little over the 270 mark. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1-0 the count. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Chris Owings, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bichette, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
I know you've been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, number 13. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
4 runs here in this half inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter.
Time now for the
10.
Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, McGuire hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Grounded back up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 5-2. Number 70
please.
enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 70.
Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy.
First
Leon.
offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 4. Stepping up now, number 8. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swing, line drive. Double. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Standing in, Jonathan Davis. First delivery to him. Back hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Bichette rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, number 13, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Weber trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 65, Ryan Weber.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 6-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 23. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Chris Owings, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Moreland leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager is questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So stepping in, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gaff one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Bases are loaded with only one out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bo Bichette, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Pedroia, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tim Meza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, number 23. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The set and the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Hernandez. And this will get all the way to the wall now. In to score is the runner from first. It's now an 8-6 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Into the box, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he throws it away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box now, Chris Owings, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy.
Digging
Leon.
in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Red Sox lead it 9-6. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan
Leading
Davis.
up for
He enters
Toronto,
this at bat 1 for 2 with a
fielder,
walk.
Number 49.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Up and in for ball 1. In there, 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pedroia now at second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he pops it up. Number 8 ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. It just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Another 2-2 offering. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this
next
guy
for
is
the Red
off to
Sox,
some kind of series,
the
and
shortstop,
he's one of the better road hitters in all of
Boga.
baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, number 23, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10, the Blue Jays 6. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 63.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Standing in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, number 8. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Ninth inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's the Red Sox 10, the Blue Jays 8. Sam Gaviglio enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Sam Gaviglio.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland in his career versus this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pierce.
Derek Law enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Steve Pierce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Catches the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. In now, Sandy Leon. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Law, the former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top 11-8. Matt Barnes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Matt Barnes.
So digging in now, Bo Bichette.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Leone goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Number 27.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
11-8 the final score in this ball game. The Red Sox used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Ryan Weber earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.